akan. Paimon, partner perjalanan terbaik yang pernah ada baiknya.
Body and mind.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident, as Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding—
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to—
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your—
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper—
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City.
And how long will I be required to
There's no—
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a—
Tainari, but you—
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Gimana pas
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer.
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you...
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City...
Hello.
How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here.
Oh? What is...
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Ru. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right. Tainari, we have something important to say to Kab.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have.
Thanks, Tainari. All right.
Farewell. And good luck to.
pesan na? Eh?
Time to act. The rainforest is the best place to live.
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City. Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger, and I'm sorry. I should have told you both, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is there's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us, and we're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends. Thank you. That means a lot. Oh? What is? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? Yay! Thanks, Kale. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again.
Time to act.
Sumeru City! We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their head.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the... But no need to worry. That won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides... Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's... After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in... Here are your Akasha terminals. Please.
It kinda looked.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know.
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about... 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some... Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have... Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? You too?
Oh iya, harusnya ini. nggak sih?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Paimon's getting all teary.
Hmm.
Huh. Could it be because we're Outlanders? Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find Ed. He's from Sumeru and even has a position. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate.
Been handed all the cumbersome tests.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great. You see, Tainari sent.
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most.
Here, this is a letter.
Oh, let me see. Ah! Ooh, what a relief. Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but... Sorry, the Akasha
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information?
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain.
Aw, but
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly... And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord... In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never... Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relation... Hey, come on! This is...
oh, Paimon's expectations were. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here. Huh? Like who?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, Catherine.
Ada.
Body and mind.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood.
Waduh, baik.
I apologize,
What?
but I am unable to call up any relevant information.
Aw, another dead end. Well,
Please do not worry. I may know of some. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only.
Corps of 30? What?
Supposedly, they are named as such because Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find. You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look for.
All right,
What?
off to the Citadel of RYZEN we go.
Trust me. Just take my word. Time to act.
Welcome.
The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand.
I see. So, Catherine's the... Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't...
Wait, seriously?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think
Oh? What?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe it in their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with... Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia...
Really? Aww.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom does...
All right. Well...
No problem.
Seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Itu suara siapa ya?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself.
Whoa, really? Then...
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. He predicted that a great calamity was about. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avid... Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom, along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass. Every...
Yeah, thanks for the story!
In a way, it seems like...
Dunyazard, since you worship Lesser Lord Kus...
Of course. So did... I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something...
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. This stinks! We finally managed... Let's see if we can get rid of them.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue...
Did she have fit?
Yes, that's her. Did you see...
Yeah, she was...
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy. Dunyazard, we thought you might have been long gone.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking
Really? Thank you so much. Uh-oh, looks like there are some coming.
Huh? More of them?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of...
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us.
Inazuma sama Ryu. Oh, dapat. Kok Inazuma? Enggak ada.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dehya.
Oh, ini karakter yang muncul itu.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago.
I see. In that case, you two should scram.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are
I'm Miss Dunyazard's bodyguard, here to see that... My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worried.
And if I...
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll...
Hey! Dunyazard already said she does.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are...
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to...
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go... That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my... And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you...
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. Still, and every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dehya, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me, because she saved me. The love I have for her, this is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something.
My lady, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I
Thank you, Dehya. Sorry for being so...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like... So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say...
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an...
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a...
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we...
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dehya, word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the whole...
Nah, you get used to it. How about him?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't...
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and... but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Wait, we're paying for ourselves now? Aw, Paimon kinda wanted to try something.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelenach cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Kadang nggak relevan ya. Pilihan sama.
Dunyazard, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how,
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness, I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find... My younger self no longer had any hopes. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind.
Dunyazard, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do I explain this? You might... Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder. That you hate taking medicine. Wow, you really Dunyazard. Is there what? Not really. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. But can you make? Oh, I'm sorry. Then can you be?
After that, the voice said, okay. Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare this.
What's the Sub-Zero?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilou, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilou sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilou to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long...
But of course. Nilou will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested.
Dari sini.
Body and mind.
Wih, wow. Kalau aja. Wih.
Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
Oh, Dari sini.
Time to act.
Masuk ke dalam.
Body and mind.
Oh, emang keluar.
Time to act.
Tadi kan.
Body and mind.
Wow. Ini lucu kan? Milo.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyazard. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home. Uh-oh. But if Dehya's here, that means you got caught.
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not.
Oh. And who are these two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're
So you're followers from another land?
Enggak sih.
Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited to the Sub-Zerus Festival. By the way, Dunyazard, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I...
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already
Oh, kita gila.
Wow! This place is a...
Not bad. Last time I was here,
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus Festival anymore. Thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyazard. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus. The most
Dunyazard, have you...
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lords.
Okay. Then I'll tell... According to legend, the Sub-Zerus Fest a long, long time ago. On one of Greater Lord... Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing mute as she danced upon the grass. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could Huh? Really? Oh, although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make...
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that... I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real body Saras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those 2 things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Dunyazard, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival. In that case, we'll take a look around. Whoa! What's with your yellow? Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about...
Huh. Revamping the stage. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have... Oh, and the perfume sold around here. I mean, that...
Things are really shaping up, and there's a Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best. And when it comes to musicians, dancers...
Dancing at the... As a child, my grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy man...
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from...
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz.
Wow, did you sew...
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make... I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes... Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to... Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the travel...
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the... But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty... But take YouTube, for example.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't...
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent app.
Oh. Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way...
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already...
There's something really...
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dehya. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kuth.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you... my lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a...
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dehya.
Panjang juga ya, Beb.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dehya. Who would have...
It's called being a professional.
Look, Dehya's...
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyazard very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dehya! What are you doing here? And well...
I take it you all know...
We met this morning after...
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought...
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered... Since you've already mentioned the
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the...
I suppose that's one way to... Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the...
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumer. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population...
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumer...
If you're also...
Count me out. And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best... There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for King Deshret." Word is that...
You bet they are. King Deshret's been dead.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their... wilderness still... Well, Traveler, that's about...
Thanks, Dehya! And you... Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru's...
Miss Dunyazard is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival. So, be sure... Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub...
Port Ormos.